In 1961, the US military launched Operation Ranch Hand, which involved spraying massive quantities of chemical defoliants to de-leaf the jungles where the North Vietnamese forces operated. Dow Chemical Company, Diamond Shamrock, and Monsanto were assigned the task of designing these herbicides, known as the rainbow herbicides. Agent Pink, Agent Green, Agent Purple, Agent Blue, Agent White, and of course, Agent Orange. While Operation Ranch Hand is the most well known, other military operations involving the rainbow herbicides were Operation Pacer Ivy, in which stocks of herbicides were moved from Vietnam to Johnson Island, and Project Agile, in which tests of the defoliants were conducted in South Vietnam. US ports were also starting points to ship the herbicides to Vietnam and may have been sites of exposure. The use of Agent Orange was despicable not only for its goal of deforestation, but because it also affected civilians. The Vietnam War is quite the black eye on the US, as we employed many tactics which killed civilians en masse and ran the survivors from their homes. The most deadly chemical used in Agent Orange, tetrachloride dibenzodioxin, is soluble only in oil, meaning that the chemical would seep into the ground, unable to be washed away by rain, remaining in the soil for up to 20 years before it is ever broken down, thus having a long-lasting effect on the children of the Vietnamese people as well as the families of the Vietnam vets coming home. The herbicide has caused lung cancer, prostate cancer, and Parkinson's in its veterans and the generations after. Among children, it has also caused deformation and many more lethal consequences to the parents' exposure to the chemical. The Vietnamese government estimates that over 4 million people have suffered from these effects. Soldiers were told that the agent was harmless, but as more soldiers began to link their spouses' miscarriages to the effects of Agent Orange, doubt in this sentiment grew. This wasn't acknowledged by the American Department of Veteran Affairs until 1996. Almost 20 million gallons of these chemicals were used throughout the war. Hey there, fellas. Me again. This was actually a project I had made for my school. It was for a math class, oddly enough. We were doing a sort of math-related charity fundraiser project where we hypothetically would pick a product to make and sell in order to raise money. I chose the Agent Orange Relief and Responsibility campaign, um, and for the item I was making, I chose the White Lotus flower, which is the national flower of Vietnam, and custom pots with them, which obviously I never got to do because this was hypothetical. But yeah, I really want to start doing random historical videos. I've had a few ideas on the back burner for a while, and I think it might motivate me to upload a tad more since I don't really record gameplay all that much. Um, yeah, that's all from me. So, yeah.